Hello, my name is Charde'lyce, and this is just an update on the app so far. So a lot of the things I changed, let me get back up to the top here. But a lot of the things that I changed was a lot of the code I made a little bit cleaner. I took away a lot of the extra things that I had in here. I had to downgrade the API in order to fit another tablet the tablet's actually going to be on the robot. So I'm still just making sure that everything can kind of go back and forth. And since it is an older app, technically, it works on the other tablet as well. But that means also in the sad part, I have to take away a lot of the things I had, such as the static kind of, I guess it's like a moderner image. I don't know the word for it, but like a static sort of overlay that I had on there. I had to take that away. I had to take away a lot of the GIF capabilities as well. But anyway, so right here I have like a notification. It drops this notification upon entering the app, and also you'll also see in a little bit what I use it for in the settings that I made, as you can see right here. So I added a settings menu. This button right here goes to the settings. I have something for the settings at the moment, but I'm still working with it a little bit in order to get to accurately display the date, or the time rather, because it literally just says like the triple E, double M, and then like double S. Let's see, so this is just some of the code. Took away some things, did a little more to memory. And we'll actually get to see some of those commands real quick as well. Okay, so let's go to settings. For the settings, I was originally going to do like an overlay type thing, but that was too much to do. So instead, I decided to make it just like a notification. Instead, it pops down. So there is some of the code right there. You can see commented out. And that is the code from the original way I was going to try to do it. But like I say, right now it's literally quoting this, so we'll see that in a bit. So one thing as well is I made another release. This will be my second release I'll be releasing tonight. So I made a release the first time. That one has the original kind of CRT look to it. And I also yesterday added some pictures, but I'll show the real robot in just a little bit. Let's see. So anyway, let's look at something else I made. So this, since version 2 is now what I started calling the official user test version, I'll have to add this into the settings as well really quick before I drop release 2 tonight. But this one will have like a quick version of this, as well as this will also be included in the package. That way the user can have this open while they're using the app or anything. So this is mostly goes through how certain words you need to say. There's a key right here, as you can see, that like if it's double X, it has to be that keyword. If it's double X in a quotation, it needs to be a direct sentence. So this kind of goes through, and from this you can see the sheer amount of commands that I have. I'm adding more, but I'm also trying to figure out what other ones. So I have a lot of the basic commands like time, date. I also have what day is it. I have shut down, good morning, good night, so on and so forth, thank you, and other ones as well. So anyway, let's get into some of the commands. So starting off, let's see if it knows my name. What is my name?
If I recall, Charlize.
So one thing, as you can tell, is that it does do, it has a female voice now, and the reason why is because on the tablet that I had to do the custom OS on in order to get working, but on that one, it didn't have a male voice because of how old it is. So I tried thinking that maybe, and you can kind of consider this as what went wrong this week. Well, it wasn't this week; it was like last month or so I did this. Of when I thought that it would be a male voice, but it ended up being a female voice instead. So for right now, Goddard has a female voice, but it sounds kind of distorted and robotic enough to where I believe maybe I can pull it off and it's fine. Maybe. I tried going through some code to see, I tried to go looking around different forums and everything to see if there was a way to change it, and there is, except it's for much newer APIs, and I had to downgrade it to fit on that older tablet. So I should release two versions. One that's the normal version that just works on this. Like right now, this is running the older version that will work on the tablet as well. Excuse me. But I should go ahead and probably do that too. So anyway, let's try something else. Let's first show off the the notification. So I added that notification. It basically says that it wants to use your microphone or whatever. So it lets you know about it. So one thing we can also check real quick is the notification, and let me get rid of these. But we can check the settings menu. For the settings, I don't have these two working, and this right here is something that I touched on a little bit inside of my daily stand-up today. I kind of touched on wanting to make a game, possibly have this link on and start an app, maybe, but not sure too much yet. Right here for the date and time, right now it literally says the date, or rather it literally says the time like that, so I'm still working on that tonight. So let me back out of this. So anyway, let's try a couple commands on. I am 20 years old. How old am I?
You are 20 years old.
I'm still not over that voice yet. Also, as you can see, something else I added, like I mentioned, I took away the static so I can work on that a little bit more. I also added a citation down there, just so I can give credit. Let's help in another one. Let's see. What is your name?
My name is Goddard.
I'm still not used to that new voice. Let me get this one. Build version.
When was I built?
Implemented in May.
Saving May.
Build version.
Current build version in contrast to initial prototype May.
Okay. Let's see. Let's try another one. And right now I'm looking at this list because I also have a bit of a hard time remembering my my own commands. Let's try the hardware one. This is gonna be a long video. Hardware.
Current device SMT 510.
This actually comes from a bit of code that I was really kind of excited to find. Let me try to scroll to it right here. This one just comes basically. It just gets the device type basically, and I believe it's right here. It just gets it from right here. Anyway, let's try another one real quick. I'm trying to hurry this up a little bit. Good morning.
Good morning, Charde'lyce.
Here's another one I'll show. I guess I'll go ahead and show this one now. Good night.
Good night.
It cuts off a little abruptly, but it's okay. Let's see. Let me go ahead and erase these extra ones. Imagine there's something, and that is something else that went wrong. I need to find something that can erase notifications possibly. Let's see. Let's try another one. Thank you.
You're welcome at Charde'lyce.
Let's see. Ooh. What time is it?
The time is 7:07 p.m.
Originally on the original one, and I think I showed this off before. I'm not sure because I remember I added the time and the date a little bit newer, kind of in between versions. But I originally had it as military time. I was racking my brain for a while until I just saw that the time and date, as you saw from that settings thing that I have pops up, it's just a string. So I just took off like one of the E's, I think it was, or one of the H's for the hour, and now it does regular time instead of military time. And this one I'm really, really proud of because it took me, I actually had to kind of, I think it's been around like I think it's been like a full day probably on trying to get this to work, to get it to say it directly. Because like how I get to say the time is that I get the string and I have it and I kind of concave or kind of add it onto it, and that's how I get to say the time. For the day, I have to do something a little different. What day is it?
The day is Sunday.
So one thing, and I'm trying to find it really quick because I think I'm like, this is probably one of the things that I'm like really, really, I think the most proud of when it comes to this. Where is it at? If I can find it. But, so here it is. So what I had to do is I kind of had to get just the, like, and you see like the triple E from the format. I had to get that, split that up, and then kind of get it to do it like that. And the reason why I have to add that day into there is because it brings up as like sun or month. So I'd use that instead of trying to go about it a weird way. And I just use that and that works pretty much. Like always, you can open Chrome.
Opening Chrome.
Like always, you can open up Chrome. You can open up YouTube, so on and so forth. Open YouTube.
Opening YouTube.
Let's see. Open Maps.
Showing local area.
I wanted to get GPS working, and as you can see from that settings menu, I have an option for it, but it's I'm still trying to get that to work. Let's see. Open Cartoon.
Launching. I recommend Jimmy Neutron.
The amount of times I've watched this show while building this is unreal. Let's see if I can get this one to work. Now, this one may not work because I'll need to be logged on since I have the respiratory still set to private. But let me see if I can get it. Open GitHub. Yeah, it's not going to go through yet. Let's see, because it goes through, I have it linked directly to mine, so it's not going to be able to find that page. Let's see, here's another one I added just kind of for fun. Phone.
Launching activity.
This takes it to a site just for like phones basically that you can use. Let's try this one. Oh, I don't think I included this one on this one, but let's try this. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Goddard and I am an ongoing AI project based on a cartoon I was conceptualized in C#. I have been migrate to Java for ease of use with mobile devices as well as the tablet that runs my program, like so. I hope
I
to meet
accidentally shut
everyone
it
one
off
day,
for a
thank
bit.
you.
Okay, let's see. Now let's say thank you because he's being good. Thank you, boy.
You're welcome, Charde'lyce.
For my name, I have to break it off into a string, sort of, in order to get to say it, but who's a good boy? Let's see, I have the joke one still in here. I have that still in there. Let's see, let's go through another one. Speak. Sing. Now let me stop this really quick. Shut down. Okay. Now I've got that done. Let's see. Let's see, what other one do I have right now? Let's see. I'm just kind of looking through some of these to see which other ones. Oh. Weather.
Local area weather.
Originally I had it set to I had it kind of set to just like a local weather, but I figured that since everyone isn't obviously going to be in Oklahoma, that I should probably set it to just a general weather service. Let's see. Let's see. I can do. I'm trying to see which other ones I want to do. I guess I'll go ahead and do the joke one. Tell your fans a joke. Tell your fans a joke.
Okay, what was the exercising avocado worried about?
Continue.
Working on his core. This is where you laugh.
So I did have something where I said what, since it would be the natural progression of a joke, but it was getting confused with a different program, with different command, so I took out the what and just put continue. Maybe I should say go on. For the things that went right, I would say this week was just sort of getting everything together, and in a little bit you'll get to see the other physical thing that went right as well. So let's go ahead and do this one, then close off the app section. Play dead. Play dead.
Danger, danger. You have
This was
initiated
originally
self-destruct
moving,
sequence alpha.
but for the sake
Self-destruct
of the
sequence is
actual
now
tab that
engaged.
this
This
runs
unit
off
will
of,
yield a
I
50
stopped it from
megaton
moving so
nuclear
the API
blast
has
in
been
exactly 10
downgraded and it
seconds.
doesn't
Please
support
clear a 30
GIFs on
square
this one
mile
basically.
area. Thank you and have a nice day.
See, and it should shut. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so now I can look at the physical part. So, let's see. So first of all, here's the physical one. So let me kind of move this without making everything fall over. I guess I can just go ahead and plug this into my computer. So let me just do this really quick. So I have the final paint done, and this is basically for the robot itself. Now let me go ahead and plug this in so I can kind of get it on. Okay, now let me find the remote. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, and this is Goddard Ted. So ignore the discolored eye for right now. So this is the main head. I finished the paint for this earlier this week. I added the lights in last week. Well, actually, that would be reversed. I'd finished the lights earlier I finished the paint earlier this week. I had the lights last week. To build this, simply I had someone 3D print this for me. I did the paint myself, did additional, just a general spray paint, then went back and detailed it. For the lights, they're just simple, just glass lights. Did the stripy part myself. The dome, I had to do it a certain way to cut it. The dome is glass. And then, of course, on the inside is just lights. They also respond to sound. So, let's see. Another part is there's just some of the parts for legs. There's the panel. Here's the body as well. The battery pack, the Arduino for it, the battery for the lights and for the tablet, the servos as well as the neck piece inside of the toy one that I have. This is the tablet. I don't have it charged at the moment, but this is the tablet that's basically going to be on there. Like I said, I have to do an OS on it in order just to get to support the app. But so far that's basically it. So just been busy with a few things, but that's basically it for this week. For next week coming up, I would say the few things I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go ahead and pay attention to more of the Arduino stuff. Also, I came up with an idea just an hour or so ago. I was talking with another classmate, and I decided to make a manual to go along with it as well, which is how that page right there comes in handy. But anyway, my name is Charde'lyce. Thank you.